Okay, Kate, a lot of people talking about this one. The new year bringing on a new debate. When does the decade end?
Well, it's different. According to reports, the calendar... Oh, having some problems here. According to the report, the calendar began with the year 1 AD or 1 CE, depending on who you're talking to. That means the first decade spanned through year 10. The next one started at year 11. Makes sense?
Okay, I got to figure out what CE is.
I know.
Okay. And when it comes to birthdays, our first one marks the 1-year anniversary, okay? That means your 9th birthday actually completed your 10th year of being alive.
Okay, that makes sense. So we know it's a bit confusing, so speak up, Southeast Texas. Are you calling 2020 the start of a new decade? You can vote in our 12 News Now app or go to 12newsnow.com/vote. Right now, 81% of our viewers are saying yes.
Yeah, see, I'm just thinking if you start with like 0 to 1,
exactly.
Okay, that makes this the beginning of a new decade. But if you just start from 1 until 9, then
10,
some people will say, well, no, we're not quite there yet. Until the end of 2020.
I get that, but at the same time, you can't just skip a whole year. You can't just skip 2020 because it's a 0.
Correct.
You can't just go straight to 2021, so I see both sides.
When did time really begin?
I don't know. We're going to ponder this.
It's still up for debate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, after the break on 12 News tonight, are the wedding bells ringing this year? How millennials are paying for the special day. Can you hear it? Wedding bells are ringing on this New Year's Day.
Oh, I can attest to this. Everyone on my timeline is engaged and married. The December holiday turned into a popular season of engagements. So now that couples are in planning mode, they're going to need to make some money to make that wedding happen.
A new study surveyed almost 2,000 newlywed couples to see how they paid for the big day. 15% asked for donations. Okay, that's different. And 1 in 5 asked for donations for the honeymoon. In the end, 30% of guests pitched in to help.
Oh,
that's something different.
I've never honestly heard of this. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe I should have had a GoFundMe for my wedding.
Maybe that's what it needs. But I don't know. I think it's a team effort of family. I don't think it's a team effort of your guests. I think it's a team effort of your family.
And I know a lot of couples, they just do it between the two of them.
Yeah. And so I think it's a personal choice as well. I think it depends on your personal situation. Like, I'm the only daughter in my family, so my parents have a fund. They have a savings account.
Okay, that sounds good. But if a friend wants to pitch in, are you going to turn them down?
If they offer, I won't.
Okay.
But I'm not going to ask.
It's just bad days.
I'm going to build a future because of this. My kids have a future, and I have a home. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Wow, Danielle Frazzoni had a life-changing week after customers left her a major tip, $2,020.
Wow.
That's crazy. On the receipt, they wrote, Happy New Year, Danielle, 2020 challenge.
With 3 kids at home and a baby girl on the way, Danielle was overwhelmed with emotions. She didn't get a chance to thank the customers, but she hopes they know they changed her life for the better. This is catching on. We had a case like that here locally.
Yes.
Remember? IHOP, was it Port Arthur?
I think so.
And I think it was about $500. Yeah, the waitress got a tip of $500.
And even if it's not $2,000, even $20, you know,
a tip makes a big difference.
It does, and this is definitely the season for giving, and we've seen a lot of stories, negative stories, so this is nice to see something good.
Yeah, pass it on.
Something good. Okay, guys, if you plan on drinking tonight, I know a lot of you did last night. If you drank last night, you plan to go back out again today. The best advice,
go
you know,
for
just
another
keep going.
Chance, right?
But we have advice, don't drive, guys. We've told you this. That also includes tomorrow morning, or this morning when you have that hangover. So Ford Motors, yes, the car creator, they created a hangover suit to show why driving the day after being drunk can still be really dangerous.
I feel hungover after cleaning up. After the boys have been home for winter break. It's like a hangover to me.
It's too much.
The suit includes goggles that give you double vision, headphones that plays pulsating music to mimic a pounding headache, and weights that affect the balance and slow movement, all to give folks an idea of what too much alcohol could mean.
I think this is really interesting because when I was in driver's ed, we had to put on the drunk goggles.
Right.
And try and drive through cones, and I ran them all over, and it was bad, but it was really scary, and it kind of opened a younger driver's mind to what could happen. So I think this is interesting to show it's not just about the night you drink,
right, but
the next day.
Exactly, when you're hungover.
Exactly. It has a bigger effect than you think. Breaking news, the best news we've had all year, in my opinion. J.J. Watt is back. Texans have officially added J.J. to the active roster to play in this Saturday's wild card game against the Buffalo Bills. Woo! He's been out since October after a torn pectoral muscle, but as a Texans Christmas miracle, thank you, J.J., the team let him back on the practice field this past week.
To make room for him on the roster, the Texans are putting Tayshaun Gibson on injured reserve. J.J. knows there is an increased risk of tearing that muscle again. He says it's worth it to have a chance to play again this season.
He is everything. I love him. He's such...
You and a gazillion other people.
I know. He's
J.J. Watt.
Such a down-home, good Texas man. And he really, I think after Harvey and Imelda, he just showed that he's really here for Texas. He's great.
Okay, keeping it in Texas, Astros pitcher Lance McCullers is ringing in the new year with a new baby girl. His wife, Kara McCullers, gave birth to their daughter, Ava Ray. That's a pretty name. Yesterday.
Ava Ray. Kara shared this picture yesterday, captioning it with 2019 brought me my biggest blessing of all. Lance also shared a picture saying, just like that, you had my heart forever.
I'm sorry, I did not look that glamorous.
Oh, no, she looks amazing.
Congratulations, but she really glammed up.
She does. Well, I know who has Patrick's heart. That's his baby as well.
And good evening, Southeast Texas. Deer comes through, and then we'll see a nice cool down coming up Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So about every 3 or 4 days, we're getting a cold front.
Well, don't put the jackets away yet, obviously.
Well, it's January.
Don't put the rain gear away.
It's January.
I know. It's roller coaster weather, though.
Yeah, we don't stay cold because we're not far enough north. That's how we roll here.
I know, but it's back and forth. It's giving me whiplash.
You want cold weather or warm weather?
Warm.
Go south.
I will. Tonight, we're tracking what you think. Earlier, we asked if you're calling 2020 the start of a new decade. 81% say yes, 19% say no. Still to come, it looks like a popular Star Wars character has found a new home. How Baby Yoda is coming to life. Before we go, we have a story about the Force. The Force is strong in Ada, Oklahoma, where one of the biggest stars in pop culture has taken up residence. Baby Yoda is now featured in a mural on the back of a wall of the Ada News building. So this is at an actual news studio. Artist Brent Greenwood said he wanted to provide a fun and free way for people to enjoy the work. Plus, he's a big Star Wars fan.
And with all sorts of Star Wars content coming out, Baby Yoda was an easy choice for Greenwood.
I'm a Star Wars fan at heart, and so basically Baby Yoda was someone that, I mean, everyone just, I mean, I feel the same like everybody else. He's so cute, right? He's just Baby Yoda. He is what he is.
Oh, yeah, cute, huh?
So cute.
The mural has only been up for a week, but the response has been tremendous, with folks stopping by to snap a picture.
I'm sure tourism has gone up so much just to go see this. This is so cute.
And it was a fabulous movie. Have you seen it?
Not yet, but it's on my list. I will make it happen.
It's really good. I won't spoil it.
Okay.
You're going to enjoy it.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Have a good night.
Back here at 10.